Meet Charmcaster, every 10-year-old boy's fantasy, for one reason or another.
Its powers can be brought to life only in the hands of a master magician.
Hearing Thanos Ishtar casually say magicians is weird. Like, really weird.
My butt! My new hip's out of whack. I'm first!
Enjoy the elderly while you can, Ben. While they're still here.
Lucky girl. I wish you were more than just another Halloween costume.
You could have if you didn't destroy the charms of Bazelle. And don't give me that it would make her overpowered. Hex had to verbally usher incantations to get them to work, and they're not automatic defenses. Not even the luck charm works like that.
You should appreciate what you have. I only got to be Lucky Girl for a few hours.
Yeah, but the Omnitrix is bound to Ben's arm like a parasite. You could have kept the charms. You could have. But you chose to beat them to death with a spade. I just figured I'd get this out of the way now. Mana is the life force of all living things, and they use that to manipulate the surroundings and the cosmos to invoke magic. Some things like the charms of Bazelle are automatic, sometimes they need incantations, or like what Hex is going to be doing in a second, they need specific conditions to be met along with incantation.
Reveal your location to me.
I guess it would make sense the center of this crest is where they could be, but what the hell is this map? Is it like the mana ley lines of the planet, where all the mana flows through the planet and gives life to the... I'm digging way too deep into Magic the Gathering lore for this one. Oh, speaking of Magic the Gathering, wait a minute, their cards are blank. Get the fuck back in there and give the disinterested lady her money, gammit! At this point, Gwen doesn't know that charm is giving her a stat boost, so why would her first instinct is to jump over the cards instead of, I don't know, run around them and then die Bon or her grandpa out of the way?
But this is the legendary Lost Keystone. It's rumored to increase 10 times the powers and skills of the one who possesses it.
So it's literally an RPG item that gives you a stat boost. And thank God only a low-tier villain like Hex is after it. If it were in Vilgax or Kevin's hands, Kevin would probably just swallow it like a Tic Tac if he knew what it did.
For my first trick, I'll need a volunteer.
Ben Tennyson, at your service.
What the fuck? Since when has Ben been able to disappear in a whisper like Batman? It took him 6 seconds to go up to the stage and no one even noticed him.
I have no time for amateurs.
Remind me again why Hex needed his staff and his niece to break him out of prison? He clearly knows magic without it. I mean, it's not like his staff knows any unique magic that humans themselves cannot learn or even fathom.
Charmcaster!
Are you kidding me? Just bust out the winged dragon of... I mean, the Millennium... Are you just a little bitch without the stones of Bazelle? I mean, come on, dude. What, you need her to distract him so that you can make the staff face him to activate the spell? That's either a stupid spell or you're just an idiot. Max Tennyson, the trained plumber, apparently went to the Prometheus school of running away from things.
Keepers, skullface! And losers, weepers.
Look, if you're gonna give a character a one-off power like super speed or super strength, you have to give an explanation to why they don't use it every time. Like, it consumes too much mana, or it doesn't last very long.
Off!
You know what? Instead of babbling on about how he could have broken out of jail with or without a staff, I'm just gonna play this clip.
I tell my girlfriend I have AIDS and she leaves. I tell the world to get AIDS and they think I'm crazy. I offer to give AIDS to kids and everyone wants me dead. What's wrong with AIDS? Why doesn't anyone want me to give them AIDS?
If he performs the ritual of Bazelle with the keystone at the highest point during the eclipse, he can recreate all the other charms you destroyed.
Is that a hard highest point or soft? Because the closest highest point is the Seattle Needle Tower, but the actual highest point on the planet is Mount Everest, so... Actually, I think he probably could do either with a teleporting spell.
I tell my girlfriend I have AIDS and she leaves. I tell the world to get AIDS and they think I'm crazy. I offer to give AIDS to kids and everyone wants me dead. What's wrong with AIDS? Why doesn't anyone want me to give them AIDS?
The keystone! It's gone! Charm caster.
If you pay attention, right here is where she still has it, and right here is when you realize she doesn't. Heck sees Ben flying towards him and does nothing.
Caster.
That would be a big no, Uncle. Change in plans. I get the power of the keystone and the charms, and you get squat.
Something something, fear beckons the obsession of power, something something, Master Ericus, something something, Master Xehanort, something Keyblade, something Ventus, something Zenness, something Heartless, something Nobody, something something Kingdom Hearts.
Do you know what you've done? Save the day.
I'm guessing because the keystone was destroyed, all the powers Bezel bestowed upon this earth and its items is slowly being returned to him. Kind of like if the gem of Sidorak was destroyed, the powers of the Juggernaut would be lost. Or if the Darkhold was destroyed, all of Chthon's powers would return to him as well.